Hello. Hey, what's up? This is Hack or Odd Hackwelder, if that's what you want to call me. I'm here to talk about Spy King. Spy King is a game of a social deduction game, kind of like Werewolf, but with teams. Um, so let me. This is kind of an update, but I there is a print and play available, but things change a little bit here and there. Um, it's actually I've never used the print and play to play. I always use my monster cards. These are my monster cards here. Um, it's a deck of cards that I designed, and I use the three teams: green, yellow, and red, and the spies are black. And there's three different suits, and the triangles are the kings. Um, The triangles are the kings, the queens are the arrows, and the jokers are the airplanes. Um, and that's with 12 people. I usually play with 12 people. Um, I have played with 16 a bunch of times, and I throw in another color, the darker color card for each suit, the dark green, the light yellow, the dark red, and a gray. And those are the soldiers. Uh, so so how this plays is everyone everyone will get a card that will be on a team. The spies, they will have to choose a team, what team they want to be on. They don't have to stay on that team, but they have to choose a team. And usually, it's a good idea to stay on the team, but you never know. People can jump around because other people on the team have the ability to jump around. The king. Or wait, let me get to the. I'll get to the king later. Okay, so the spy chooses a team. Say I say yellow, open your eyes. The spy can choose to be on yellow, but only yellow for that round. And then the next round, if they want to be on red, they can. Now, this ability or their movement is picking one team per round. And the Joker has that same ability. The Joker could pick one team per round, except the first round they go to their original team. So if you're green, you open your eyes for the first round, and then the second round, if you want to move to the yellow team, then you could do that. The queens, they cannot move teams, but after the first round, they can choose to close their eyes for one of the rounds, just to let their other teammates know possibly who they are, like that they are the queen, because it's good to know who your king is if your team, if you don't have any if you don't have any spies on your team. Um, the king, the king doesn't have the king doesn't move, um, except for something that I added, and that's kind of why I'm making this video. I played this a lot with my students, and um, I started changing things up and adding things, and I I added the king meeting. So there's a meeting of the kings after each team opens their eyes. I say, kings, open your eyes. And any of the kings that are alive, they get together for a meeting and they point to somebody. I say, three, two, one, point. And if they point at a majority, then that person dies. It's like a king get together and they lynch somebody. Um, I tried it with the Spy King, but that didn't work because then the team that the spy opened his eyes for, the other king knows that that person's a spy, and it's just not. It doesn't work. So it's just the non-spy kings. Okay, and then I started adding these. I added assassins, which I might still add to the game. But another way to do the assassin is the spy king is basically the assassin. So after the kings open their eyes, you say spy king, open your eyes. And the spy king gets to kill anyone if they choose because they don't know who the other spies are. So they might kill one of their own. So if they have a good idea that someone is not a spy, then they can kill them. And what they really want to do is kill the kings, because if the spies kill the kings, they win. So this new way, I mean, I played, before I did this new way, I played like 50 times with maybe 4 or 5 different groups. And this new way is maybe about a month I've been playing this way. And it's really, I think it really made the game what the game should be. So I'm almost thinking it's pretty almost done right now. Like as far as I got something here. I like, but you don't have to play with the king meeting. The king, I would say that in the game, when I design the game, I will just call it the meeting of the kings variant, which a lot of people will probably play instead of the other version. But the other version's cool, but it's maybe for younger crowds. But the younger crowds like the killing. So I think the king variant is good. And then it kind of goes with the name of the game, which is Spy King, and the Spy King gets his own kill. And the assassin was something that I played with, and I had assassins be on their own team, and I had them also be a part of the spies, but they don't join any other group. Really cool. So I think I'll add that in as also as a variant where you could add spies. But so basically that is it. So the day the game will start, everyone gets their cards. I will say, everybody close your eyes. Yellow, open your eyes. Yellow, close your eyes. Green, open your eyes. Green, close your eyes. Red, open your eyes. Red, close your eyes. Everybody gets a look. A spy has to open their eyes on one of those teams. Then I will say, kings, open your eyes. The kings look at each other without pointing yet. I say 1, 2, 3, point. And they have to point to one person and not change it. If they pick the same person, then that person will die. Or you could just play, you have 3 seconds to decide. You just say, okay, you got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. And then whoever they point to, if there's a majority, that person is dead. If there's no majority, then it doesn't happen. And when there's one king left, and that king's got a lot of power, and he's basically fighting for his life anyway, so it works out really well, because once the kings are dead, the spies win. So this new thing that I added, it really makes the game better. I'm psyched. Okay. And then after that, I will say kings, open your eyes. Or sorry, I'll say spy king, open your eyes. Spy king, choose someone. They just point. I flip that card over. That person's dead. And close your eyes. Everybody open your eyes. And then we have a discussion. And you say, okay, decide on who's going to be killed. And everybody kind of points around. And I just say, okay, 3, 2, 1, point. Everybody points. That's just to get an idea of who people are going for. Then I go over to them and I say, okay, raise your hand if you vote for this person. If there's a majority of people raise their hand, that person's gone. Flip over their card. Go to the next round. Okay, that's it, basically. If you have any questions, you could always email me, hack@hacklegames. And yeah, and I'll be making the real Spy King cards soon, and maybe pre-printing them within a month, probably. Because they're going to be part of another print run I'm doing. So, cool. Thank you. Keep playing. Let me know how it goes. The more people play, the better. Thank you.